This series was split up in the first two at Colonial Plaza, and now I moved to Shaka Sports Turf for Game 3 on an 0-2 pitch. That one is driven right at the center fielder, can of corn, and Slam makes the catch. Ethan Payne will be the pitcher for the Beewolves, making his first start of the series. In the stretch heading into Slam. That ball is up the middle, base hit for Jackie Slam. Parra will field it and throw it in, and a leadoff single for runners on first and second. There's the sacrifice. Leviathan gonna go to 2, and everyone's safe. Base is low. Yadder to shallow right center. Under it is Parra, and it's not deep enough for anyone to tag up. So the Beewolves get a free out, and now the third baseman Oshima will come up, filling in for Hidomo Shota. He'll try to do some damage as that first pitch is driven into deep right center. Parra under it, tagging and scoring as the runner. Play will be at third, and he's safe. Log freely as that first pitch is driven into right center. Not getting to it is Alec Parra, and another run will cross. So with 2 out. Ground ball, Howie Newman makes the play. 3 outs. But after 1, it's 2-0 Nemesis. Jack Brolio with 2 outs. That one is well hit into right field. Yadder makes a great catch running to end the inning. Digging into the box is Gabe Newman. Here comes Mobetis. Newman to right center. Back goes Slam at the wall. She's out of room. It's out of here! Gabe Newman cuts the Nemesis lead in half. And it's 2-1. Was giving J.J. Jacob, the team's usual second baseman, a rest. That's up the middle, base hit. So Brown is aboard with 1 out, who made out in his last at-bat. Biggs drives this one to right center. Back at the wall, it's at the warning track, bounces off the wall, rounding third and coming home is Brown. And this game is tied 2-2. The 2-2 payoff to Matlock. Matlock drives this one into center field, rounding third and coming home is Biggs, and Matthew Matlock has an RBI, and the Beewolves have the lead as the batter is Howie Newman. With a runner on first, there goes Matlock. Throw down to second is not in time, he's got another stolen bag. As that pitch is fouled back, the 1-1. Ground ball, shortstop, makes the play for 3 outs. But not before the Beewolves put up 3 and take the lead. They lead 3-2. 1 to Taters. That one's ripped down the line. Fair ball! That one just got a piece of third base. And that's a ground ball right back at tries. And he makes the play of that first to Freely. There's a base hit into left field. Runner scores and this game is tied. 3-3. Staples, diving stop by Matlock, throws the first and gets the third out. What a... The second pitch is driven deep into center. Back goes Jackie Slam. She's out of room. It's out of here. Gabe Newman with his second of the day. And it's 4-3. Oh, 1. There's a ground ball. Brown will flip to Matlock, and the Nemesis go quietly in the 4th. So here's Alec Parra. Biggs going to second. Throw down is not in time. Parra sends this one into left field. It drops right in front of the left fielder. And runners on the corners. Matlock. Ground ball gets through for a hit just by the second baseman. Headed for third is Parra. And the Beewolves have another run. 5-3. And now Howie Newman is up with runners on the corners. Matlock going for two. Throw is wild. And he's in there safely. Leviathan with runners on second and third. Leviathan drives this one deep to right center. Back goes Slam. She's out of room. It's out of here. He did it again. A 3-run home run by Zeve Leviathan. And the Beewolves have a 7-3 lead. To Aoshima. Aoshima drives this one deep center. Back goes Para, turning around, and he'll make the catch for the third out. To the pitcher, Ethan Payne. He'll drive this one into right, slicing away from Yoder. It lands fair into the corner, and Ethan Payne has a double. Who would have thought? And now Alec Para. That one's driven left center, back at the wall, and it's off the wall. Payne scores and Para has an RBI double, and the Beewolves lead 9-3. To Log Freely. Freely drives this one into right center, and that's over the head of Jack Brolio. Para will throw it in, but not before Freely reaches second on a double. And who knows where this series could go next. That's a ground ball at Matlock. He's going to come home with it, and it's not in time. A run scored. Here it comes. That one hits Newman on the 3-2, and so he's aboard, with Leviathan coming up to the plate. The 2-2. That one's in the dirt, but Leviathan swings. And Newman to left center. That one's in the gap, rolling to the wall. Rounding third and coming home is Howie Newman. And the play will be at the plate. It's not in time. And the who's been a very consistent part of this series so far, as that one is driven way into right. Back goes Brolio, and he's out of room, and that one is way out of here. Jack Sports, 433 feet later, has his third home run of the playoffs, and is now 10-5 Beewolves. Aoshima into center. Running for it is Para, and he dives to cut it off and holds Aoshima to a single. Nice job there, but he's aboard. Swing and miss, strike 3. So all for naught on the Aoshima single. It looks like Hito Moon Shota is going to come in for Aoshima, who seemed to be a little banged up after running a first on that single. And Xander Jupe will also come out of the game. Buster Biggs. And that one is driven into left. And it's past the left fielder. It'll roll all the way to the wall. And Buster Biggs has a double. Beewolves center fielder. That one's driven into left center. It'll fall. It'll roll to the wall. And Biggs will score. Para's got another RBI. And it's 11-5. 1-2 to Newman. That one's a ground ball. Diving stop by the shortstop. Getting to his feet and throwing not in time. And the Beewolves score again. With Zeve Leviathan up now. 2 outs and a runner on first. That one is driven into right center. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Getting on his horse is Howie Newman, rounding third and coming home. Play at the plate. He is safe. And the Beewolves. Jack Brolio up with a runner on second. And he drives this one to center. And it's a can of corn slam under it. And she makes the catch at the warning track. Grant Balfour will be the new pitcher for the Beewolves. He's been up and down this whole season. And his first pitch is a ground ball. Howie Newman makes the play at first, 1 down. This is a ground ball. Newman fields it, throws in the dirt, and it's unable to be scooped by Gabe Newman. Ground ball, and it just gets by a sprawling Toby Brown. And runners on first and second. 0-2 Sports looking to stay alive as it's a ground ball to JJ Jacob, who was just put in, and he makes the play in the stretch to Gabe Newman. That one is hit over the head of a jumping Moon Shota. It'll roll all the way to the corner. Rounding first and headed for second is Gabe Newman, and he's got himself a leadoff double. Jacob gets his first hit of the day as it rolls to the left fielder. Newman's going to try for home. Play at the plate. He's safe. And I sure hope they save some offense, as this one is driven into center field. And man, this is getting ugly for the Nemesis. Another run scores for the Beewolves. It's 15-5 here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's a ground ball, could be two. Back to first. It's a double play. He had plenty of time. And 2 down now for Hito Moon Shota, who was put into the game banged up. Ball 4 to Moon Shota as he's in the stretch. Ground ball right back at ball 4. He's going to sprint all the way to the bag to get the unassisted put out and win the game. What a weird way to end this game. A game that was probably a lot closer than what the score says. It finishes 15-5.